my eyebrows, my soul minds about today's lesson. We are going to look at the grammar part of it, and I would need your total attention because this one we really need a chalk in the blackboard. That's where we are heading. A grammar is the most important part of a language. So you need to be among those few who are going to be lucky to understand the grammar. So we are going to look at the grammatical part of Swahili. On this one, we cannot leave alone the classes of noun. In Swahili, we call them ngeli za majina. So we cannot leave that one behind. We are going to look at the classes of noun. Follow me. The class of noun in Swahili is called ngeli. Now, we first need to look at what a noun is. A noun is a naming word. So the names in Swahili are put in classes, they are categorized, or they are put in different buckets, okay? So they don't just appear anyhowly, they come from a certain class of noun. And now, each class of noun has its grammatical agreement. Let us assume these ones. These ones are our classes or our boxes. We have said that each class of noun has its rules, its law that is respecting. In other words, the grammatical agreement. So for example, if we have our class of noun, here we can have ui class of noun. We can also look at Leah. These classes of noun, all of them, we shall be looking at them, but at different time. So, for example, if we are looking at each class of noun, we need to look at the following elements. First and foremost, we need to look at the nature of the noun. How does it look like? The structure of a noun under that class of noun. Then secondly, we need to also look at the possessives. The possessives in Swahili we call them vimilikishi. The noun is called nomino. Then thirdly, we also look at the pronouns. The pronouns in Swahili we call them viwakilishi. Then we have also the demonstratives. The demonstratives in Swahili we call them vionyeshi. And then lastly, we can look at the adjectives. So whenever we are looking at a class of noun, we look at these 5 elements. We have said the first one is a noun, then vimilikishi, these ones are possessives, pronouns, vionyeshi, they are demonstratives. Then lastly, we need to look at the adjectives. In other words, after learning all these under a certain class of noun, and you are now able to make a sentence, it means you'll have finished that class of noun. So it is very, very important to first understand these classes of noun for you to make a correct sentence.